When you say development, then obviously you cannot do without fixing the fundamentals, which is obviously a slogan and what the FA is doing concerning football in the regions.
If the fundamentals are being fixed, then what it means is that there's hope for the future, and I think that is what we need to recognize.
We are now rather developing massively, because I know where we started, and that's the issue, and how far we've come.
Hello and welcome to the activity report for the 2024-2025 football season. Bibiani Gold Stars won the Ghana Premier League for the first time in history. Police Ladies Football Club lifted the trophy in the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Faith Ladies won the Women's FA Cup at the expense of Jonina Ladies. The Porcupine Warriors, Asante Koroko SC, defeated Golden Cake to win the MTN FA Cup at the University of Ghana Stadium. The following clubs have also qualified from the Access Bank Division 1 League and will compete in the 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League. They include Tachiman 11 Wonders, Swadro All Blacks United Football Club, and Hohoi United Football Club. To some national team news, the Black Queens of Ghana made their first continental appearance in 7 years after competing at the Total Energies Women's Africa Cup of Nations that recently ended in Morocco. The team started on a sloppy note after a 2-0 loss to South Africa, but bounced back to win bronze following victories over Algeria in the quarterfinal and South Africa in the third place playoffs. The girls under-17 national team, the Black Maidens, beat Nigeria to win the WAFU Zone B under-17 Girls Cup here at Pram Pram. In the CAF African Schools Championship, the U15 team from Ghana won gold, while the boys team finished third, claiming bronze medals. Still on national team news, the Black Satellites qualified for the Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations in Egypt, but painfully exited at the quarter-final stage after losing to Tunisia on penalties. Following this misfortune, the Black Satellites then competed in the WAFU B Under-20 Cup of Nations in Accra and finished third. To the Black Stars, we have made significant strides in our national team A's performance, especially in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Ghana currently sits atop of our group after 5 wins and 1 defeat, and has 4 more matches to play. In September, the Black Stars will play against Chad and Mali before rounding up the qualifiers against Central Africa Republic and the Comoros. Let's do some other news. The Executive Council continued to deliver on commitments to our members in the 2024-2025 season.
If you look at funding, at least the Ghana Football Association has been supporting the regional football associations with subvention.
Every month, giving a monthly subvention of 10,000 Ghana cedis. And then they are giving office equipment.
With the support of the Ghana Football Association, we've been able to upgrade the secretariat. Today, we can confidently say that at least there has been a much improved correspondence between the secretariat and our various stakeholders.
To be honest, the FA has never failed in its bid to assist the region to execute our mandate. by 26 latest every month, at least you are assured of some 10,000 cedis that you are going to use, one for paying the allowances of your staff at the secretariat.
It helps us to take certain decisions which without it will be very, very difficult.
Support in equipment such as the supply of footballs to all levels of Ghana football.
Every season, we've been benefiting these footballs. As soon as we take the balls, we make sure the clubs benefit it.
As we speak now, footballs are in for the regional leagues. And last season, let me reiterate that we had over 700 footballs to distribute to our teams in the region. And all affiliated teams had the opportunity to pick some balls from the Regional Football Association Secretariat to help with their training.
And it's going to help the clubs. It's going to help the clubs to at least cut down the cost. Because if without these balls, they have to go and buy balls. So far they are getting free balls, at least it will reduce their cost.
The Ghana Football Association has started giving out football boots to Premier League clubs, Division 1 League clubs, and Women's Premier League clubs for the forthcoming season. The GFA continued to support clubs in the Division 1 League and the Premier League, as well as the Women's Premier League, by absorbing all referees' fees.
Again, last season, we had the opportunity to receive 30,000 Ghana cedis from the Ghana Football Association as their contribution to help reduce the officiating burden on our teams at the juvenile and the second division level.
Through the support of FIFA Forward, we have succeeded in purchasing 8 brand new pickups for the regional football associations, with 2 others yet to be purchased for Greater Accra and Northern Region.
For the pickups that they've given to the regions, I would say it has lifted a burden on us.
Particularly ours has come in handy. And if I tell you how far this new pickup has traveled in this short period, you'll be marveled. It has helped in supervision, it has helped in our training, and thank you very much to our president, Mr. Keto Kreku, and the ESCO. They had to think outside the box to get us this.
The GFA will, in the coming days, make a presentation to the 2 remaining regions, Greater Accra and Northern, to make it 10 pickups. The bus acquisition strategy, which took off last year with a singular vision of providing adequate support to our clubs, has been hugely beneficial. 9 buses have been distributed to Access Bank Division 1 League clubs. The beneficiary clubs include Young Apostles FC, Tachiman Heroes FC, Victory Club Warriors, Basake Holy Stars, New Edubiasi Football Club, Mysterious Ebusua Dwarfs, Vision FC, Okwawu United, and Hohoi United. In addition to these clubs, 4 Women's Premier League clubs have also received their buses. They include Azakis Ladies, Ampem Dakoa Ladies, Faith Ladies, and Northern Ladies. The Ghana Football Association also invested heavily in capacity building, training over 2,000 coaches. In the year under review, the Ghana Football Association ran free License D coaching courses across the 10 regions for coaches in the juvenile leagues under the new CAF coaching convention. Also, the Technical Directorate has begun the process of shortlisting successful applicants for our first CAF License A coaching course in 7 years.
The GFA has given us the opportunity to train coaches in the women sector for free. I mean, fully 100% funded by the GFA. We've also benefited from the juvenile coaches training. GFA has helped us train 30 of them already for free, 100% funded by the GFA.
We've been able to train about 60 coaches to handle the juvenile level. And I want to believe that a year or two from now, we'll begin to see the fruits of that effort.
This initiative will ensure that all coaches are equipped with the fundamental knowledge and skills required to effectively develop young players.
Years past, many of the coaches in the central region, didn't have any training, professional training in coaching. We were just coaching with mere passion and all that. But when we were introduced to the Lances Day, me and my colleagues can attest that we have really learned a lot when it comes to technicality of coaching and then the science behind coaching juvenile players. We have gotten a lot of insights.
These licenses are things we require to have. We desire to have them, and they coming in to support us with the D is very laudable.
Introduction of Captain Young refereeing policy.
It has helped a lot. We have seen them officiating at the juvenile level. Sometimes when it becomes critical, we use some of the good ones even in our division league matches, and they have excelled.
It is helping us. And now referee issues in the regions are going down.
A key part of building a robust football ecosystem is the development of talented referees.
The GFA did not only come up with the Captain Young refereeing policy, but has also done very well by providing equipment for the regions.
Our Catch Them Young refereeing policy targets boys and girls aged 16 to 17, identifying and training the next generation of match officials.
The experience has been great. Since I became this referee, it has made me travel around Ghana, and then at least it has given us work to do. You know, maybe weekend you have a match, so you keep preparing for your match. Day in, day out, you are training, so it keeps you busy all the time.
We've been traveling and we've been getting to know various places and all that, and I would say the project has been helpful to us.
I want to say a very, very big thank you for giving us this opportunity to be here, because we are many and we have gotten this opportunity to come and learn. So we promise that whatever we have been taught, we will put it into practice.
This initiative aims to provide young referees with the education and experience they need to officiate at higher levels of the game. Introduction of Girls U15 Leagues.
We introduced the girls' schools football, and then we had Northern Region and then Greater Accra Region as the pilot.
We decided that we'll have to take off, and then other regions will emulate from that example. Last year we played 8. This year the number has increased to 10. So I would say that in terms of medals, trophies, and then plaques, the FA has really come to our aid this year.
The same way in Greater Accra, Tema played in the U15 for girls, and then also Ashaiman also played the U15 for girls.
This league will provide a structured environment for young female players to develop their skills and compete at the highest level.
After we had the Asantua project coming in from the national level, we had really had a massive improvement in our just ended Women's Division 1 League.
Additionally, we are establishing age-specific national teams for both boys and girls from U15 to U23.
More competitions are being introduced at the elite level so that we can get the best from every department. This season as well, we are not only going to play the KGL for under 17 and then elite U15 boys and girls. Now we are including the U17 for the girls as well, and then U19, which is strictly for Division 2 players.
These teams will compete in regional and international competitions, allowing our young talents to gain invaluable exposure and experience on the global stage.
Our districts have organized coast football leagues, under 13, under 15, under 17 leagues in the various districts. From there, top teams are selected to play the middle leagues, and then finally at the playoffs where a champion is selected.
We are making significant investments in our under 13, under 15, and under 17 leagues to provide competitive and developmental platforms for young players.
You may think you are here just to play and to win. No. Your scouts should be around in terms of foreign scouts, local scouts, coaches should be around to see what you can do.
These competitions are competitions that acts as a motivation to the players at the regional level. Each and every player is striving to be part of the regional team to represent the region at this national level.
We've been presented with a trophy, plaques for the best player, plaque for overall goal king, and medals for the first and second, because that has been done always by the LFA.
Now, the U17 interdistrict, the winner is given 10,000, unprecedented.
And you see, these are young lads. When they realize there's something to play for, it encourages them, and the momentum is almost always high.
It has really motivated me as a coach and the kids, because they have competition to play. So whenever they close from training or they finish their leagues, they know that they have a competition to play at the district level, from the district to regional. Then from there, they will go and play KGA or the U15 elite that the Gfa has bring. It's really helping a lot.
By strengthening these leagues, we are laying the foundation for a pipeline of talent that will feed into our national teams at all levels.
It's very important because we want the clubs to play more matches, and that is development. So that's how they can develop. If the players play more matches, that's how they can develop. So we need to introduce a lot of competition.
We know that the seed that we have sown it's not going to be in vain. As we continue to water the seeds, they are going to grow and then prosper and bear greater fruits that the whole Ghana is going to benefit from.
It's not now that it will be visible that those grassroots training or development will come to light, but it's a gradual process.
The GFA has signed an agreement with Wellsat Company as radio rights holders to broadcast a well-syndicated radio commentary for both local and English platforms across the country. We believe this is the best way to change the narrative and protect the Ghana Premier League brand. This strategy was piloted during the 2024-2025 MTN FA Cup, and we wish to extend it to the Premier League for the upcoming season and beyond. Regarding television broadcast rights, the GFA has announced a partner to produce and sublet the television feed to interested television stations across the country. LPL Adesa Production Limited have now taken over the production of matches in the Ghana Premier League. With the support of the Professional Footballers Association of Ghana, PFAG, the Executive Council has approved the standard player contract beginning from the 2025-2026 football season. The template of this standard player contract would be made available to clubs in the Premier League, Division 1 League and Women's Premier League for new professional players going forward. The Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association also approved the GFA Registered Football Academy Licensing Regulation. This regulation shall be the rules governing licensing of football academies and authorization to organize youth football competitions in Ghana. These rules shall apply to association football, inclusive of beach soccer, and futsal for men and women. These rules shall also govern the authorization of international travels for teams of young players. Under this regulation, only natural or legal persons may own an academy.
Establishment of our first ever National Elite Academy.
The early school academy that we have started over here in Ghana is to get the best talents and bring them to the best academic institutions so that we can groom and combine both football and academic aspect for their growth and development as individuals, for the FA, and for Ghana as a country.
In a historic move, we have established the country's first ever National Elite Academy in the Upper East region, the Ashanti region, and Greater Accra region.
Accra is so much justified. So quiet. Obana baka me say o ma peke no almost say I'm the Nibeko school.
I'm not sure o mo ko school mo hon manage say enkolana kodru aye school kesia aye Prempeh College.
These academies will serve as a hub for the most promising football talent, providing world-class training facilities, coaching, and support systems for youth development.
For them even give me the chance to come to Bokatanga Senior High. Even that was my first choice, but I didn't get it. And the football, everything we want, they give us. Food, clothes, shelter, everything we want.
I'm not far on Mintia Sheo, Miss School. Mama, I was trying to say, Omo books, and Omo BB, Omo here in school, Honey, Omo never come by Amo.
By setting up the academies in the Upper East, Ashanti, and the Greater Accra regions, we are promoting football development outside traditional urban centers, ensuring a balanced and inclusive growth of talent across the country.
The academy concepts that the FA came up with, I think the technical directorate, they've done a good job so far. And the boys, I can say, are really schooling and are adding football to their careers there at Prempeh College.
With what I have seen since the start of this academy, I can tell you that we have a bright future.
Introduction of the Talent Identification Program. To further strengthen the country's player identification systems, the Ghana Football Association has partnered with FIFA to introduce a cutting-edge talent identification program.
This program, like he said, is the talent identification program. And the purpose of that is to give every talent a chance to be identified or to be scouted and to be given the opportunity to be trained and then to be put into a program that can determine the pathway of your football career in the future.
This collaboration ensures that Ghana adopts global best practices in scouting and player assessment. FIFA's expertise will help implement a data-driven approach to identifying top talent, utilizing advanced metrics to assess technical ability, physical attributes, and mental aptitude.
The program was used to train trainers in the education sector for the purposes of giving quality training to the children who are in schools.
This program will also offer scouts training on modern methods of identifying potential footballers, ensuring our country remains competitive in international football.
The Upper East has the potential to produce a lot more super talents and perhaps a lot more of Abedi Ayew Pele's if and only if we support our youth with first-class footballing infrastructure.
And this technical center which we have built, I'll be glad and propose that we should call it Ketukaku Winkogo Technical Center for Excellence and Development. we are hanging his name on it with Limpopo so that he knows that he has something here in Limpopo.
The Upper East region has witnessed a significant rise in interest in football among young players since the establishment of the Ket E.S. Okraku Technical Center at Winkogo.
This facility happens to be the best facility that we have in this region because Upper East, in terms of football infrastructure, we are lacking behind.
Just a park, a year standard. Me na me ma hada. But the first day I'm here, then
The center now hosts the Gfa Elite Academy, lower division matches, and Women's Division 1 League games.
And for the people of Upper East, as you can see today for yourself, series of games are already ongoing. This morning, the academy boys had their turn. The ladies, the academy girls will also be playing their league match. Right after that, we'll be having Division 2 league match. And it goes on. There are weeks that you see that virtually from morning to evening because we have beautiful floor lights, standardized, that when you are playing as if you are playing in daytime.
This development has brought numerous benefits to the community, particularly the youth, and is contributing to the growth of football in the region.
Ama Boga teams na wahano, umu konkai. So they make sure because football is about pitch. It is a pitch, anywhere. Your friend is saying, "Yana, to there be a bonu footroom near there be mwa."
Many in the community are already experiencing the positive impact of this project.
This venue has come to save the people of Upper East, most especially the footballing community. And it's so dear to us. And we are guiding this venue jealously that its lifespan should go past it is supposed to be so that we can benefit more.
The Women's Football Desk at the Technical Directorate, in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, continued their Football for Girls program across the country, with a highlight taking place at the Koforidua Technical University in the Eastern region. With the Football Association's commitment to grassroots football and an effort to develop women's football in Ghana, the Football for Girls project runs as an extracurricular activity in the various primary schools in Ghana.
So this whole program is about raising the awareness between the ages of 5 years, 6 years to 13 years to empower them, to inspire them to play football, and at large to promote women's football in Ghana.
Let's end the report by paying tribute to our departing heroes. Emmanuel Awulekwe Sr., former Black Stars captain. Joe Latte, sports broadcaster and commentator. William Esu, former Black Meteors and Legon City's goalkeeper. Hans Kofi, former Black Meteors, Legon City's Mediema SC and Ashanti Gold forward.
Ricky Roy Romeo, former fitness coach of the senior national team, the Black Stars.
Oko Ayi, former Black Queens head coach. Leonard Aqua, former Black Stars player. Kofi Poku, former MTN FA Cup Committee Vice Chairman. Michael Osei, former Black Stars, Mainz 05, Eintracht Frankfurt, Asante Kotoko player and coach. Kwabena Beidu, former Sekondi Hazakes FC player. Emmanuel Brenu, former Hazakes and Zamalek player. Francis Yao Frimpong, also known as Poli, Asante Kotoko fan. James Asafotei, staff of the GFA at Prampram. Wilberforce Infum, former Swedro All Blacks, Asante Kotoko and Black Stars player. Joseph Kobina Ade Koka, former vice chairman of the GFA. Jonathan Abe Pobi, Neoplan Stars and former Black Stars Management Committee member. Aka Anthony, former SWAG President. Ibo Kwanza, former SWAG President. And Habib Ganiyu, former captain of Vision FC. May their souls rest in perfect peace.